The initial scene is of a man who has probably been tormented by some French military staff. The commandant, Colonel Mathieu, played by Jean Martin, enters and advises the man to put on a French uniform. The man cries a tear. He is clearly being constrained into something he doesn't need to do. In the following scene you have the officer again addressing a few young fellows who are concealed in a wall. Ollie is clearly going to be a primary person. We see him going through the roads. A few French young fellows trip him. Ollie is somewhat of a hothead and crushes the French young men's face. We see a man in a jail being decapitated with the guillotine. Ollie observes this. Slice to Ollie, played by Brahim Hajjaj, being moved toward by a young man with a note. He is given guidelines on the most proficient method to complete a fear-based oppressor plot. He is fooled into shooting a French official, however the firearm was vacant. He meets one of the heads of the obstruction development, the Jafar. In the following scene a smashed man is beaten by a lot of small children. In the following scene Ollie shoots a moderately aged man. A FLN wedding is performed. The French put them responsible for municipal issues, yet it appeared to be a strict wedding. Ollie gives off an impression of being among a gathering of young fellows who invade the police base camp and kill a few police faculty. This is just the start of a progression of assaults against the police. There are setbacks on the two sides. The ladies utilize their outward indications of devotion, burqas, to conceal weapons. A gathering of ladies spruce up like Western ladies. Bombs are circulated. The ladies go into the French sector and region that looks like it might have been pulled out of Paris with stylishly dressed individuals, walkway bistros, and individuals partaking in their recreation time. The French answer all of the psychological oppressor exercises with a demonstration of power. Briefly, the commandant seems to be an Amway sales rep portraying what is precisely similar to a staggered promoting plan in his clarification of a fear-monger cell. The FLN is requested to strike, yet the French have a secret plan to figure out whom the opposition contenders may be. The French commander is very naive to realize that the insurgents would come after the psychological militant bombings. One more besieging at a packed horse race, a portion of the French grown-ups assault an Algerian youngster. There are two scenes with columnists getting clarification on some pressing issues. In the first, a significant level opposition warrior is addressed. In the second, the chief is defied for certain troublesome inquiries. Something they are gotten some information about is assuming they use torment. The chief responds in a strategic way, and afterward the crowd sees a few demonstrations of severe torment with the Algerians as the people in question. In the end scene we see the chief haggling with the obstruction warriors who need a composed commitment that they will have a fair preliminary in the event that they give up. The contenders request that he send it up in a container. The obstruction warriors send a container containing a bomb. It detonates, killing or harming no less than one fighter. Jafar is caught, yet Ollie is currently at large. The end scene shows Ollie with his companions. They hear officers coming and everything except the lady conceal in the wall concealing spot. The French officers plant a bomb outside the concealing spot. We saw this scene before toward the start of the film. Obviously the Algerian we found in the initial scene who shed a tear drove the French to Ollie. The bomb detonates. The last scene happened some time later in 1960. There is an uproar happening with warriors shooting into the groups. The film closes with the skipper portraying that on July 2, 1962 another country of Algeria was conceived.